SAfm, South Africa's news and information leader.
Good afternoon, Boingi. UNISA strike comes to an end and rescue operations in China continue after earthquake. That's in the news this hour here on SAfm. A 4-day strike called by NAHAU and the Academic and Professional Staff Association, APSA, at UNISA has come to an end. The disputing parties have signed a 7% salary increase agreement. UNISA spokesperson Martin Ramoshela says the wage increase will be backdated to January this year. Ramoshela says the application period for students, which coincided with the industrial action, will be extended until the end of April.
The strike is over and all workers are back at their desk this morning after a settlement was reached on Friday evening between management and labor. The negotiating parties settled at 7% across the board for all staff. We are going to put measures in place to ensure that wherever there is a backlog, it is covered as a matter of urgency. In respect to the area of the application period, which was coinciding with the strike, that has also been extended to the end of the month to cater for those prospective students who could not access our campus during the strike.
Meanwhile, labor unions say they are happy with the final outcome of the wage negotiations. NAHAU's Bushi Mutedi.
We are happy about the development that the strike is over now. Remember, they were at 5.6 when we deadlocked. Through that marathon, we only reached an agreement with them by getting 7% on Friday night.
Communications Minister Dina Pule has come out guns blazing against the weekly newspaper Sunday Times, accusing them of being on a crusade to have her fired or force her to resign. In an extraordinary press conference, she has lashed out at the paper and named reporters, claiming political and business handlers are behind the stories. Pule has this to say.
It was a highly sophisticated plot to blackmail me. It is all about business and political interests related to the multi-billion rand set-top box tender and related issues. The Sunday Times handlers, who are high-profile business people and politicians, thought that they could coerce me into a corner by threatening to make injurious revelations or accusations against me.
Golden Arrow bus service in Cape Town says its services will remain suspended until wage talks with unions are resolved. SATAWU workers are demanding an 18% wage hike. Hundreds of commuters were again forced to use alternative transport to work across the Cape Flats this morning. Golden Arrow spokesperson Bronwyn Dyke.
The unions are currently consulting with their constituencies to discuss the current proposal that has been made. Golden Arrow is very hopeful of a speedy resolution, but unfortunately until that point our services remain suspended. We will make any updates known to the public as and when they occur, and we would ask all passengers to please hold onto their clip cards.
A Randburg Magistrates Court has sentenced former Bafana Bafana star Bryce Moon to 2 years in jail or to pay a fine of 60,000 rand. Moon was found guilty of culpable homicide earlier this month. He was acquitted on murder and other charges. The soccer star knocked down pedestrian Mavis Ncube in 2009 when she was walking on a street in Sandton. Overseas, the Chinese authorities are continuing a massive rescue operation in Sichuan after the province was hit by a powerful earthquake on Saturday. According to state media, 188 people have been killed.